Well, it's a slew of brokerage notes in focus today. Hersh Johnson with some of the key ones. Hersh, good morning.
Good morning, Neeraj. First off, on LIC, we've got a slew of notes. The ones which, in fact, have maintained, pretty much all have maintained their stance across analyst categories. But what you're seeing is a slight inch up, if at all, in terms of target price, except Citi. Citi has actually reduced their target price from 1295 to 1255, and that's why this note really stands out. First off, all positive commentary. They've spoken about how the business mix is shifting towards non-par, which is a positive. The momentum is largely driven by individual savings, is what they identify. In terms of the non-par mix, they are expecting the non-par mix to go up from 18.3% currently to 30% by FY27 for LIC. This could be big because margins could also go up, but they believe that margin uptrend will be on a slightly more tapered trajectory. They are expecting margins to compress in the non-par business from 61% currently to 45% by FY27, and that contraction would probably also impact the numbers and profitability. In terms of margin compression, they are expecting individual non-par to face some amount of headwind with regard to competitive price pressure, but nonetheless they are expecting a 24% upside from here as well on LIC. So keep your eye out on that one. The other one is on Hindalco. Of course, again, event based. You've got Novelis having their IPO. They're expecting, of course, a good valuation coming from Novelis, but what they are suggesting, CLSA, is that three things, and I'll try to cover this. One is that the valuation is pretty much at the midpoint when it comes to valuing other peers. Second is the free float typically will distort the valuation for Novelis, and therefore may not be the best benchmark in terms of valuing Novelis. Very similar to the way Vedanta and Hindustan Zinc are valued. And third is that given that the cash is going to be used entirely by Novelis, very little benefit there for Hindalco per se, and therefore how they use the cash will be the key in terms of the value unlocking there. They've given it a multiple of 6.5 times, which is Novelis, 6.5 times EV EBITDA, and they've maintained their buy call on Hindalco, 770 being the target price, nearly a 15% odd upside from here.